Let's bring in Karoline Leavitt, Trump campaign national press secretary. She met with family members of Laken Riley. Karoline, great to have you on as always. I just want to back the clock up if I can very quickly here, because the day after the State of the Union, here's the way that President Biden was talking about when he was using the word illegal instead of undocumented. Watch.
Do you regret using the word illegal to describe immigrants last night, sir?
Well, I don't regret it. Technically not supposed to be here.
Technically not supposed to be here. So he didn't regret it. And then the next day he did regret it. And the White House is now all hands on deck saying, look, he did not apologize. When you regret something, Karoline, this is an apology. I don't care how you try to back this up and spin it. He apologized to the person who allegedly killed Laken Riley, but he messed up Laken Riley's name and never apologized to her or her family.
That's exactly right, Trace. This weekend, America witnessed the care that President Trump has for the American people versus the callousness in the repulsive rhetoric and action of Joe Biden's administration. While President Trump was comforting the grieving family of Laken Riley, Joe Biden was in Georgia as well, apologizing not to Laken Riley's family, not apologizing for disrespectfully using her name wrongly at the State of the Union. No, he apologized to her murderer for calling him an illegal. Well, guess what? He is an illegal, and Joe Biden's policies allowed him into this country. Yeah. Joe Biden's policies allowed him to be released back into our American communities once again, and then he was able to take Laken Riley's life. We are at a crossroads in our nation right now, and if we want to continue on with the bloodshed and the wide open border invasion of Joe Biden, then he's your guy. But if we want to secure our border and put American citizens over illegal criminals, then there is only one option in this election, and that is President Trump.
I just want to go back, if I can, Karoline, because you talked about the former president meeting with Laken Riley's family. How was their perception of the former president? I know that he went to comfort them. How was their perception of him and reception of him?
Well, Laken Riley's mother herself has said that she believes it's pathetic that Joe Biden doesn't even know the name of her daughter, who was brutally murdered at the hands of an illegal immigrant who Joe Biden let into this country. And Laken Riley's parents, God bless them, they are so incredibly strong. And President Trump took to the stage to not only express his deepest condolences, but to make a promise to Laken Riley's family and to all families across this country that he will secure our southern border to prevent these tragedies from happening ever again. And when President Trump said that, Laken Riley's family were on their feet, clapping with the rest of the crowd of thousands of Georgians who have been rattled by this tragedy as well.
Yeah. What is your campaign? What does the Trump campaign think about the president, kind of really siding with the left more and more every day? We see it with Israel. We see it with this whole Laken Riley thing. It just continues to push further left. I mean, is this all about votes?
Absolutely. Joe Biden has governed as the most far-left president in American history. We see this, namely, with the wide-open border policy. There's never been an immigration crisis in American history like the one we have on our hands right now. There's been nearly 10 million illegal people in this country. That's more than the total population of 40 American states. And you see even Democrats, especially in Democrat-run cities, saying that we cannot take this invasion anymore. Not only are these illegal criminals taking the lives of American citizens, they're crumbling our infrastructure. They're threatening our great paying jobs across this country. And Joe Biden is beholden to the far left Democrats in his party who want these open borders because it's all about power and control. They need more votes. They want to boost their power of the Electoral College, and they're implementing an entirely new voting demographic to do that and putting the American citizen last.
It's amazing to me that on one day he says, yeah, he technically should not be in the country. No, he shouldn't be in the country. Not technically, he should not be in the country. And then the next day, as a total different outlook on this, saying, no, he regrets saying what he said. Karoline Leavitt, great to have you on. As always, thank you.
Thanks, Trace.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.